Munchies with Matt, where we take the pseudo-genius out of those clouds of smoke billowing around your heads and turn them into culinary genius right on your plate. With me, as always, is my idiot savant and good friend, Willie.
Hey guys, how's it going? Willie here.
Alright, so you ready to get started today?
Alright, man, let's see what we got.
Alright, on the menu today, we are going to have Cooler Ranch Dorito onion rings, as well as chili on a stick.
Sounds good, man.
Oh,
Chili on a stick and Cool Ranch Dorito onion rings.
Yeah.
Definitely got the munchies.
Good, because we are going to cure your munchies at home and show you how to do it in a few simple steps. For our first dish today, that's going to be the Cooler Ranch onion rings, we have some Vidalia onions.
Oh man, Vidalia? Why are they called Vidalia? Is that their name, man?
Yeah, and this one is Philip and John.
Okay, so this is Vidalia, Philip, and John.
Next we have some all-purpose flour.
Alright.
Alright, some nice white eggs.
Okay.
Some reduced fat buttermilk.
Now how do you get the buttermilk, man? Do you have to milk butter?
Yes, from its giant teats.
Wow, man, that is amazing. I did not know that butter had teats, man.
You'd be surprised what has teats. Alright, next we have the most important ingredient that every stoner should really have in their cupboard at all times. This is our bag of Cooler Ranch Doritos.
Yeah, man. He would not let me eat these, man. I wanted to break into these for so long. But he's like, we need them.
We do. We need them. And obviously, both of us are way too stoned to be driving out to the store again.
Next time you need to buy 2 bags.
Fine. Fine. Alright, and we also have some sea salt as well as some pepper.
Alright.
So, alright, let's get started. Our first step is going to be crushing up these Cooler Ranch Doritos into a fine powder-like substance.
Alright, man. Powdered Doritos.
Powdered Doritos. Alright, so first, since we forgot the blender, we're going to...
We smoked a little too much, man, and we forgot the blender.
A little too much. So what we're going to do is take some rolling pin action and crush down.
Man, this is not only tasty, but it looks fun, too.
It is.
Can I try some of that?
Sure.
Alright, man. I have a lot of pent-up aggression that I need to take out on, like, the...
Really get into it there.
What I'm imagining, man, is that time that I, like, ran out and I was really upset. There we go.
Alright.
There. How's that?
Alright. So as you can see now, we have our crushed Doritos. You might need to go a little finer. Get out of here.
Hey.
So, step 1, done.
Alright. Crush the Doritos, man.
Crush the Doritos.
That was fun.
Step 2, with your knife.
Poor Vidalia.
Yeah. She's going down. We're going to take our onion, cut the first end off, and peel back some layers.
Careful not to cry, man.
I'll try not to. Try not to. And then you want to cut about 1/4 of an inch thick rings.
Yeah.
So we're going to take our onion and pop them out into individual rings.
Okay.
You can really discard these smaller ones because it's just a pain. Alright. Next we are going to take our buttermilk.
Alright. Buttery and milky
At the same time.
That's right, man.
Willie, if you would be so kind as to turn on our
Oil?
pot for frying.
Okay. What should I turn it up to, man? High?
Yeah, you should turn it up to 350.
I'm turned up to high.
We're going to take...
Oh man, sea salt in the flour?
Gotta grind it up.
So you like to use sea salt instead of regular salt?
I do, actually. It has a nicer flavor as well as...
Is it better for you?
I don't know if it's actually better for you, but it's better for what we're using it for.
Alright, sounds good, man.
Alright, so now we're going to add a little bit of breadcrumb to this mixture just to even it out a little bit, and we'll get a nicer coating on it. Alright, now first we're going to be dredging it into the flour, our seasoned flour.
That doesn't sound fun, man. It's kind of bringing me down.
It's tons of fun. What are you
It sounds
talking
dredgeful.
It is slightly dreadful, I guess.
Alright.
Alright, now you want to use one hand for your flouring and one hand for this, otherwise you will end up with clumps all over your fingers.
Oh, man. I don't want clumps on my fingers, man.
Right into the Cool Ranch Doritos.
Cover it good, man.
Cover it and really press it down so this way it will stick nicely. Ring by ring.
All right. Do not mix dry and wet hands. Is
Correct.
that right?
Correct.
Okay. All right. Some flour. And then some buttermilk.
You totally mix the dry and wet hand already.
You're right, man. I totally did. That's okay. That'll be my wet hand, and my other hand will be my dry hand. How does that sound?
That could work.
See, I forget, man. That's why I need you. That's why.
Marijuana.
Now, you
affects the
mentioned
memory.
that I am an idiot savant, man. What
That
did you
you are.
mean? What am I so savant?
I mean, the genius that you.
Let's see. Dry this hand.
Yes.
The genius that I exude. Go ahead,
Yes,
man.
the genius that you exude can lead to amazing.
My genius is purely green, man. It is
Pure
green and homegrown.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what's next, man?
All right. Our next step is going to be frying the actual onion rings. Right here, we have a very heavy pot filled with oil. Its optimum temperature for it is going to be about 350 degrees. So what we're going to do very, very carefully is drop our rings in. You want to fry till just golden brown.
Golden brown, man.
Golden brown.
That's right. So,
Right.
if you got to snooky color, you've been in there too long. You hear that, guys?
Yes.
You want it to be golden brown.
Nice. Golden.
We need the tan index to be at about Hasselhoff. Okay? Snooky is too much. And,
and I am way too little.
yeah. And if you're at matte color, it's just not been in there enough, man.
No.
Now, when dealing with hot oil, you want to be very, very careful, man.
Very careful.
You can burn off anything it touches, man. It will just melt you right away. If you got this oil on you, you'd look like you opened the Ark of the Covenant and looked inside, man. And that is some bad news, man. No one wants to see dripping Nazi. Now, if you guys are trying this at home, what you need to remember is when you're done cooking, you have to give me a call so I can come over and make sure that they taste good and you did it right,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
Right?
It's true.
That's right. We might bring Matt along, and maybe if you didn't do it so good, he'll cook you up some.
Maybe. Or I'll
Maybe.
just berate you for
But
not
you gotta
paying
gotta
attention.
like share, you know what I mean, man? Like we'll come over and maybe smoke us up, and then
You
we'll
know.
cook food.
Maybe, we'll berate you for not paying attention to this very, very simple.
That's right. And all of these recipes are going to be available online on our website,
Yes,
right?
they are.
So you can check it out.
Yes, they are.
All right. So now we wait for them to cool off?
Yeah, or you can just dive right into them.
Oh, man.
Right there.
All right. Well, why don't we put them on a nice little plate? you know?
Yeah, let's make them look fancy.
So what do you think we should do while these dry off, man, or cool off?
Well, I think there's only one thing that we should do.
I think I'm right with you, man.
Let's
A
go.
little bit of this right here. All right, let's turn around here, and here we go while those dry off.